Hey YouTube, Happy New Year! I hope you all had a fantastic time. I know I did. I went to Woodford Folk Festival as I do every time, every time this year. You know what I'm trying to say. Obviously, videos are not getting any better. That wasn't a resolution to make. Mm. All right, so I've got a little list as I do. Um, Let me see. Let's where I start. T levels. My T levels have been up and down and crazy, as you may all remember. I believe I've talked about that a little bit. Um, so what happened was you're gonna want milliliter. You weren't gonna want the. I think I used to have a full shot of Primo, and that pushed my testosterone way too high, and which then upped my estrogen way too high. That would be my phone. It's okay. And yeah, so that would also be my phone. Just put that away. It's distracting. Uh, yeah, so it pushed my estrogen way too high as well. And I was having all those aches and pains. I'm not sure if that was to do with the testosterone. No one can really tell me that. I just when I like sort of reduced the tea by say 3 mils, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I know I'm on 8 mils now. I think. When we reduced it, my aches and pains did subside. So it could be, but I was also taking magnesium and calcium, and I'm also taking this fossil fuel stuff, silica. It's a powder, or you can also get it in tablet form, but that seems to have worked also. And when I went away end of last year to Adelaide, when I got back, I hurt my wrist, and I sort of that put me out of my routine. And it seems when I'm out of my routine, I stop taking all my tablets and my because so my aches and pains sort of came back. But then my T levels had gone high again. So what happened was my T levels were high. We dropped the dose. My T levels went higher, as did my estrogen for some reason. And then we brought the T levels down again, and it brought me too low. And now we've upped it by 1 mil, and we will see how that goes. Fingers crossed we have something right. I was also talking to my doctor about why my sex drive is not at all like the rest of the T-boys. Like, I think about sex a lot, an amount, but I don't need it like I did. I have had like a section, the two week sections, where I was crazy horny, and I think that was like definitely how it's supposed to be. So I've been chasing that. I've been chasing the dragon of sex since then. My friend said how much I was thinking about it and wanting it was not normal, but I think that's T normal. But I'm also taking a whole lot of herbs and powders now, to try and get my sex drive up as well, because that was fun. I'm sure it'd get irritating if it was long term, but I don't care. I want it. I want to have that again. Yeah. What else? When my T levels were right or something, I did hit the gym hardcore. It was awesome. I usually was a bit tired and need a nap, and like I went for my mid-afternoon nap, and all of a sudden I was getting up and putting my gym clothes on because I couldn't sleep, and I hit the gym. And I was doing it every day, and it wasn't like a planned thing or like a resolution, before New Year's resolution or what. It was just I'm gonna go to the gym. I got energy. And then one morning I wake up at like 6:15 in the morning, and I got dressed and went to the gym at like 6:30 in the morning. Who does that? Weird. But I was loving it. It was really good. I felt really good doing it. But then I hurt my wrist, which I have hurt again in here. Here we go, in here. And that stopped me doing the gym since last year. So that really sucks. No gym for me. It really bites, because I was really liking it. Although my energy did go away a little bit. Yeah, so my energy levels actually for the last couple of days have been quite good. Actually, while I've been at Woodford's got a mysterious magical power. And so you don't get hangovers, you don't feel tired too much. You wake up, you have your coffee, and you're good to go for the day. You don't really. I think there's just something about the magic of the people that go there and the earth that it is, and yeah, it's just magic. And so when I drove out of Woodford, I was exhausted, and all three of us, there were three of us that were driving, leaving Woodford, and we all were struggling staying awake on the only like hour 20 drive home. And all turned our radio up loud and sang really loud instead of shaking our head and trying to stay awake. And yeah, but since being back from Woodford, I've been quite energized. Like I'm getting a lot of stuff done around the house, and it's been really good. So that could be tea, or that could be the energy of Woodford. It's hard to say. um, what else? Oh yeah. So while I was at Woodford, it was kind of weird. There were a lot of lesbians there, and some beautiful butch women. I've got a soft spot for butch women. I think there needs to be more of them because they're a dying breed, and I'd like just smile at them and stuff, and then I sort of realized, shit, they wouldn't even realize that I was like once a butch. Well, I wasn't really ever a butch lesbian, but um, I mean, to look at, I guess I was, and they wouldn't realize. They'd just think I was some boy smiling at them, like, who knows what they thought, really, like. And then that made me think, oh, that's kind of sad. Like, I wanted to go up to this one woman who was just gorgeous, and they had this little family. There was her and her partner, and they had this little, like, probably, I don't know, like, how old the kid was, like, young, like, probably crawling age. And I just wanted to say, oh, yum. And I nearly did a few times, but then I didn't. But anyway, yeah, which then made me also think, whenever I hang out with people, like I've got lots of friends of groups of girls, and so I'm just this one dude with this like group of like I went to Stradbroke Island and it was like I don't know, there was like 10 of us or something or maybe more, and it's like all girls and then me, and I thought I wonder how that looks to others. Not I'm not saying comment and say it doesn't matter what it looks like to others. I'm just from my own. I often look at outside in sort of thing, and I was wondering how it does that. And my other group of friends, it's all girls. Like I don't have a lot of guy friends. Like I've got some trans guy friends, but we sort of do coffee or hang out. Like not in a big group, and unless it's T-Bar, the club. But so I was just thinking about that and how that must look to the world, and even to the fact that like yeah, I don't know, yeah, yeah, you hear what I'm saying, I guess. What else? When I look in the mirror, I I still see me, like I always saw a little boy in the mirror when I was growing up, and I always like even pre-T, I saw this boy, and now I still see the boy, and sometimes I really stare at pictures, photos, and stuff, and just try and see how I look to other people as a man, as a grown man, because I didn't get my male boyhood, like I only just got my boyhood, and I just, yeah, I try and, try and see me as how the rest of the world see me, and it's hard. It's really, like I still just see me, and I guess that might be always the case, or maybe not. Maybe in like 20 years or something, or 20 years, fuck, like 5 years, getting a bit ahead of myself. Then I guess I'll probably start seeing more the male. That everyone else says, and I was saying to like a friend of mine, I'm like, what do you reckon I look like to others? Like, and because I'm quite a little stocky dude, and I don't have the height of a big tall man. And she's like, oh, you look like a little front liner or something. Front run. I don't even know much about football, but she's like, you look like this little stocky dude that and I'm like, fuck, but I don't. I mean, wow, swearing. Whoops, sorry. I don't act like that. Like I don't act like a little footballer. I'm more like a little camp dude that yeah. I don't know. So yeah, that's just a little bit of me looking inside me, outside at other people looking at me looking from me on the outside. Something. I do have a funny little story. I went to Adelaide, yes, for my friend's 40th birthday. And I don't think I've told this story. I hope not. If not, you're hearing it again. I went to use my STP. I woke up, we were camping. Like, parents have a big property, and they were, like, somewhere in the house, and we were camping out in a tent. And I thought, I'm going to use my STP because it was, like, 5 in the morning or something. And I was like, I'm going to use my STP and just piss by an orange tree because citrus trees like to be pissed on. They didn't tell me that personally, but I know it because I do horticulture. They're into the golden shower style. It helps them grow. Um, so I got my STP, and I gotta pull my pants down a fair bit. And I'm thinking, yeah, cool. And then I just didn't do it very well because I'm half asleep. But oh wait, let me go back a bit. Walking out of the tent, there's all these bindies. So I got no pants on, and there are these little circular like stabby things. So I'm tripping all over the place, and oh, my feet busting, busting. And yeah, so I pissed, and it sort of went all forward and then down my legs. So at about 5:05 a.m., Jackson Chili was in having a shower. No. So I haven't used my SDP since then. Screw that. I need to start practicing again. But I think I'm built differently, like set back a bit further or something, so it's not as easy as just picking one up and going. I do it fine whenever I practice in the shower. Easy peasy. Huh, no pun intended. But yeah, just not out in the world. Every time I've done it out in the world, it just seems to not go so well. What else have we got for you today? Um, Dysphoria. I suffer from dysphoria pretty badly when I use. Please turn away, parents and people that don't want to hear about my sex life. But when I use a strap on, I feel quite dysphoric about that because it feels like it's not me, like, which makes me think, oh shit. Do I want lower surgery? Don't know. But yeah, I definitely have been because you got your harness and your strap on, and it just doesn't. I don't know. Someone said I need a new harness, and maybe that's the case. So I might get onto that and get back to you and let you know. Oh, I sweat in weird places. Oh, this has got nothing to do with that. Since not having my chest surgery, I've been getting like sweat sort of here all the time when I do stuff. And I was like, why is that? I never got that before. But I realised because, you wear a sport bra and your cleavage and it runs down and you get it along your bra line. Now I just get sweat patches here. And because I'm like a hairy dude. See, like it runs down my hair as well, into my belly area, which is quite amusing for me, I guess. And then I just thought of something else I wanted to say, and my brain took it away. Where did it take it? I don't know. That sucks. Mm, I guess that has to be it. And then I'll be kicking myself as soon as I stop the video. Oh, that's it. I remember. Yay. Wrong side. I got a new tattoo yesterday. A little bit because I was at Woodford, and you can't really see that at all. At all, can you? What if I hide that light? If I hide that light, can you see better? No. Ah. Oh well, it's a tree. It's a pine tree. Cause at Woodford you're real with nature and stuff, and I love Woodford and I love nature, and a pine tree is quite meaningful to me because I used to climb a pine tree when I was younger, and it used to be my like place of solitude, and I'd sit in the tree and sway in the breeze with it and do all my thinking, and yeah, so I got that, and I think I'm up to 13 minutes, and I think that's all I'm allowed, so I'm gonna go. Okay, peace out. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.